Now, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At one forward, Jeremy Sohan. At the other forward, it's time.
We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So the New York starting five. Sohan is out there with Murray. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Fox. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Vassell hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Shakes him. And the layup is good.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Halliburton against Fox. Here's Siakam. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus, but this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
And here's Halliburton following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Good, and the assist goes to town. And that's now 7 points for De'Aaron Fox.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's checked in for Keegan Murray. Fox, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Right on the bucket.
And at 7 feet tall, it is tough guarding Towns, especially when he's making shots like that.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Indiana with it. It's a three-point game. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot by Turner, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Knicks. This time they met in New York.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off. Had a clear advantage on the backcourt.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Aaron Nesmith has checked in for the Pacers. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
Here's Nesmith after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Siakam misses. 1:24 left to play in the first. Barrett kicks to Vassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jackson, who's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fox kicks to Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Number 11.
And stolen by Vassell. Barrett finds Vassell. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Garrett Temple has checked in for New York. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got it up that time.
About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Toppin, good.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Indiana shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. And New York, looking at who they got. They've got R.J. Barrett, also Devin Vassell out there, and it's Williams at the 5. Pass to Vassell. Out to Barrett. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana leading. Left side, Halliburton. To the paint. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Halliburton. Walker's got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Sinks the triple. Nesmith has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexity of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Vassell. And the Knicks miss again.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Barrett for 3. Toppin pulls it in.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And stolen by Williams. Murray surveying the D. Lets the 3 fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, how about that play out of the pick and roll? This is why Murray gets involved in that action.
Here's Halliburton against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Williams with the block.
Got to be careful whenever Williams is roaming nearby. He's so skilled at getting to those rejections.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into it.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Fox in for Vassell. Pacers leading by 6. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. he's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Right wing. Turner up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nemar. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Nemar's got 5 points so far. Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Frank, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. They're at the pass to Williams. Outside, Fox. Williams has a screen for Fox. New York missing again.
And offensively, they got stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And it's Mathurin missing. Knicks trail by 6. Murray kicks to Fox. No good on the 3. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bank shot, no good. Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass, it's more like they're fogging it up.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at the Pacers, this is when it starts to get real. You Pat?
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nemar to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Got that one up quick. Fox has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Knicks. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Nemar. Indiana moving it around.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Fox with it, picked up by Turner. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the foul. It's on time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here is Halliburton. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Halliburton has that kind of ability, an awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Outside for Murray. Over Siakam. Murray, no good. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The drive by Siakam. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Here's Fox into the lane. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
A floater. Here's Towns. Good work defensively by Turner. Towns with the steal. On target from 13 feet. Towns has got 6.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Vassell, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Siakam kicks to Turner. To the inside. Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by Towns. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target with his 3. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Aaron Neesmith. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. And Jarris Walker's subbed in for Halliburton. And a switcher also for New York. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Murray. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin puts a period on that play. He'll have 1 free throw to go.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Knicks trail by 12. Fox inside the line. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Siakam passes to Neesmith. Here's Toppin. Misses the 3. Pass to Barrett. Fires from deep. Walker with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And Siakam's such a solid all-around player, someone who can score it, rebound it, and pass it well.
Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Fires the 3. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Ryan. Siakam against Williams. Now Siakam. Tapping a screen on Williams. Siakam for three. No good on the shot. And so it's Indiana up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And New York, looking at who they've got Keegan Murray. R.J. Barrett is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. It's good from long range.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
He gets that one. Fox has got 25 points.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Halliburton outside. Toppin, no one around him. No good, unable to end this run. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Trailing by 5. Here's Fox. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Neesmith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 6. Fox with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And Fox gets it to go. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The Knicks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And the shot is good. Fox has got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pacers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Jackson. It's good.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Knicks trail by 4. Fox with it. Pass to Robinson Earl. Shoots over Toppin. He finds that one off the back iron and down it falls.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Neesmith. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Vassell comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Towns finds Fox. And here's Towns. To tie it up. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels in rising up and denying those shots.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And that that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
It's rebounded by New York.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Second chance shot, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got 12 points here in the second half. Towns looking around. Good on the triple.
Unreal. Big cat. One of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Siakam outside. Rebound by Sohan. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Towns. Here's Vassell. Offline with his 3. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That'll be his second foul of the game. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Fox. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Fox stepping up in the clutch here.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Halliburton outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game. It's coming through.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
For the Pacers. Pascal.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
And I'm OB1, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope.
Another day, another dollar. What's down, yeah? I be stunting like a big timer. What's down, yeah? Another night. What's down, yeah? She give you drama. What's down, yeah? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down, yeah? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's down,